Welcome to Toffee TV. It is the match reaction. Everton 2, Arsenal 1. The Blues have won again. 3 in a week. Oh, brilliant. It feels so good. So good to win 3 games. Everton up to second at the time of recording this video. So fantastic week. In a week that seeing a lot of people not giving Everton much chance over these next 3 games. Over the 3 games we've just had. Certain Blues saying can't see us getting a single point. And we've ended up with 9, so it just shows you how mad football is. Before the game, the manager had a look at the team. Obviously, Alan was out injured, so we had to make a change there. He decided that Tom Davies would come into the side. Andre Gomez missing, apparently picked up a knock yesterday in training, so wasn't risked. So Davies came into the midfield alongside Gylfi Sigurdsson and Abdoulaye Doucouré. He kept the back 4. Obviously, Jordan Pickford back in for Robin Olsen, and Everton went off with the front 3 that have been playing for the last few weeks with Dominic Calvert-Lewin flanked by Richarlison and Alex Iwobi. And the game started off okay. I thought Everton were okay. I thought that both teams felt each other out in the opening 5 or 10 minutes. Both sat back. I spoke to Robbie off Arsenal Fan TV this morning, done a video with him, and we spoke about both teams kind of saying that you have the ball, and in the opening kind of 10 or 15 minutes it was like that. Arsenal obviously second half picked that right up, but we were okay. We were nice and solid. We had a great effort by Michael Keane, which just fizzed wide. It was a tremendous strike, would have been a hell of a goal. Just really tried to get our game going. Look for Dominic Calvert-Lewin, looking for Richarlison breaking through, and Iwobi was obviously a threat on the right hand side. Tom Davies sat in the Allen position really, and we allowed Doucouré to get around the pitch, and Gylfi Sigurdsson drop off from Dom. And chances were few and far between, let's be honest. In that first 45 minutes, we had a free kick from Gylfi Sigurdsson, which he should have done better with. Dominic Calvert-Lewin had a great left-footed strike after we were winning. But there wasn't many chances either side that. But, Everton did take the lead. Good little movement, good passing move. Came out towards Tom Davies. He knocked it out wide to Alex Iwobi, put in a good ball. Dominic Calvert-Lewin flashed ahead at it, hit Rob Holding on the thigh and went into the corner of the net past Leno to give Everton the lead. And it's one of those goals that a few years ago you'd have been credited with because you'd got the contact and sent it goalwards, but it was going wide. There was no way Dom was being given that goal. And it was a case then of Everton just sat behind the ball, and it was, Arsenal come onto us and we'll try and pick it off. And Arsenal knocked the ball around quite nicely. They got Kieran Tierney in a couple of times with a long straight ball, but didn't really come to anything. Nketiah had a good chance, but he screwed it wide, took it a little bit too early. But Arsenal did get level. Everton had the ball on the edge of the box. Ben Godfrey didn't give the greatest pass to Richarlison when trying to get us going, but we got back into shape. The ball went wide, across comes in. I think it's Yerry Mina that clears it, and Tom Davies, no awareness around him, just swings a leg. The Arsenal lad gets in front, might have been Maitland-Niles, gets in front, he's taken out, and it's a penalty. And it's so frustrating because we've seen Gomez do this at Newcastle, with no awareness around him, throw a leg out in the box, their lad comes across you, there's contact and it's a penalty. And we felt like we'd given Arsenal a way back into the game from nowhere. Pepe stepped up, nice penalty with his left foot, 1-1. And that frustration is there that they haven't really had to work to get that equaliser. But, the lads kept going, kept pushing for it. Like I said, Dominic Calvert-Lewin had a great left-footed effort, which Leno palmed over the bar. And from the corner, Gylfi Sigurdsson whips it in, and it's a Yerry Mina header into the back of the net, right on the stroke of half-time to give Everton a 2-1 lead at the break. It came out for the second half. Arsenal, certainly a little bit more purpose from them in the second half. They were clearly missing Aubameyang's direct running. But, they had Saka, who was a constant threat, really. And, Arsenal just got on the ball a lot more. And I think it seemed as though Everton's game plan was to sit back and try to catch them, see if we could nullify what they wanted to do. And they got through a couple of times with people not tracking runners. But they found Michael Keane, Yerry Mina, Mason Holgate, Ben Godfrey in fine form defensively. So it was a difficult watch in the second half, I'm not going to lie. We had chances ourselves on the break. A couple of times we got in Richarlison, one great break, and he just couldn't find a blue shirt. We had an unbelievable run by Ben Godfrey down the left-hand side, and he he stood up the cross, and Dom had gone just a fraction too early. Otherwise, he'd just had a simple header in for 3-1. And we couldn't get that third goal on the break, and Arsenal were a constant threat. They just had the ball, and at times in that second half, it was like defence versus attack. Jordan Pickford come up big when we needed them. Late on, I think it was Saka who had the left-footed shot, and he made a really good save. He'd also dropped the cross under pressure, which David Luiz did against the woodwork. So, at times, Everton certainly rode the luck, and I don't think you could stand there as an Evertonian and say if Arsenal would have equalised, a draw might have been a fair result. But listen, once the game goes, it's all about the 3 points, and we haven't got stuff out of games that we should have got this season. We've lost games and lost at Newcastle when we didn't deserve to, and things like that. So it does. You like to think it evens itself out, and Arsenal, I'm sure, on different day may get something. But great win for Everton. They dug in, brilliant, hard-working performance. Not the most creative and exciting, but at the minute, it's about putting points on the board, and putting those points on the board has got us up to second place in the table at the moment. So I'm absolutely delighted. 3 wins in a week. Man of the match for me, probably Ben Godfrey. I thought he was absolutely outstanding tonight. Obviously, Michael Keane and Yerry Mina were excellent as well. I thought Mason did okay, but I would say Ben Godfrey for me was the player that stood out head and shoulders above everybody else on the pitch. So Ben Godfrey would be my man of the match. There you go. There are my thoughts. I'm delighted Everton have won the game again. And now another game on Wednesday, big game against Manchester United to look forward to. But Everton have won this one by 2-1. Make sure you give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't. And if you want more great videos, join us on Patreon. See you later.